What's up, guys? A lot of you have probably heard CBD in the news, online, social media, pretty much everywhere these days. CBD is definitely a trend right now, and I basically wanted to make this video to inform you guys on a few things about CBD, where it comes from, how it might relate to exercise, and you guys, because that's why you're here. So I recently had a company reach out to me on my Instagram, and they basically offered me some CBD products for free. They were just going to ship them to me in exchange for a Instagram story, or a picture on my Instagram feed. As you guys know, I don't really recommend anything unless you do your own research on it. And I personally do not use CBD on a daily basis or really ever. But I went ahead and said, hey, yeah, sure, go ahead, send me these products, I'll check them out. And basically, I didn't tell them that I would do a story. I didn't tell them I would do a video or anything, but I told them I would check out the products. So they went ahead and they sent them to me, and the company, I'll go ahead and give them a little shout out just because they sent these to me. And again, they just sent them for free. We don't have any sort of deal. Is Deep Relief CBD. So that's the company that sent them to me. And yeah, so here's a balm that they sent me. It has 500 milligrams, full spectrum CBD. They also sent me some CBD gummies. This is just little gummy bears. And I was kind of excited about these. I got them, and that's what they turned into. So there's supposed to be 15 little gummy bears in there, but as soon as I pulled them out of my mailbox, they're just kind of one big clump. So yeah, that was kind of comical to me. And then they also sent some just CBD droplets. You're supposed to use like 4 or 5 drops of this. And so basically what they did, what CBD does for exercise, technically it's supposed to help reduce inflammation. There's anecdotal evidence and a little bit of evidence that says you get better sleep. And I have some of my friends that take CBD before they go to bed, and they said they sleep a whole lot better when they take a little bit of CBD. And I guess just for you guys who don't know at all what CBD is, it comes from cannabis, so it comes from the marijuana plant. But so marijuana has two main components: THC, which is what gets people high, and CBD, which is the health benefit aspect, the drug within marijuana that is supposed to have all the health benefits, right? So with that being said, I don't think you should take CBD unless you have a problem, right? Just like I don't think you should take Advil unless you have a problem. I don't think you should take anything unless you have something that drug is meant to help with, right? So I think taking Advil when you have nothing going on, you don't have a headache, you don't have any pain, you don't have any inflammation you need to get down, I think taking Advil is drug abuse in that instance, right? If you take 4 Advil and you got nothing that you're taking it for except maybe to get high, then of course that's drug abuse, right? So I look at CBD the exact same way. If you're taking CBD and you don't have any inflammation that you want to get down, you have no headaches, you're not sleeping bad, nothing like that, then I don't recommend taking it, because technically that would be drug abuse, right? So the thing about CBD, which is nice, it's not going to get you high, has no THC in it. I think this has like 0.03 percent THC, so not going to get you high at all. And I probably will use this balm just on knees to reduce inflammation, maybe on shoulders. But I'm going to read you guys some information about CBD. And basically, I would say the main reason why any weightlifter would use CBD would be the anti-inflammatory effects, right? Because obviously working out all the time, your muscles are getting very, very inflamed, and a healthy amount of inflammation is good. That's going to help with growth, and you need that. But if you get too much inflammation, that is really bad for you. So I'll use my knees for an example. There was just chronic inflammation happening in my knees a few years ago, and I had to figure out a way to get that down. So, I got prescribed a drug from the doctor, meloxicam. I took that. that really helped reduce the inflammation in my knees and in my shoulders. And then through a series of stretching and physical therapy, I was able to get my mobility back to where that chronic inflammation did not come back, right? So if I could have used CBD instead of a prescription drug to get that inflammation down, obviously I would much rather use a natural method like CBD than a prescription drug. So I could see a good use for it in that. A 2007 study revealed that CBD could lower blood pressure, so there's another one. It can also relieve soreness that exercise can cause, and those are kind of the main things for it. But one of the pitfalls that I've found with CBD, typically in pretty much any CBD supplement, you might eat, let's say, 10 milligrams of CBD, right? You're getting 10 milligrams of CBD, which in this one, let's see here, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to take 8 to 10 milligrams per 100 pounds of body weight. So for me, I would be taking like 20 milligrams of this twice per day, so 40 milligrams a day. So if I'm taking 40 milligrams a day, typically the estimated CBD bioavailability, which means how much your body is going to be able to use from the amount that you're taking. The typical bioavailability from an orally consumed CBD supplement is only 4 to 20%. So if I'm taking 40 milligrams of that, I would basically, my body would only be using 8 milligrams maximum of what I'm taking. So the bioavailability is very, very low. I'd be using like 2 milligrams to 8 milligrams is what my body would be able to use out of that 40 milligram dose of CBD. So yeah, basically that's kind of the overview of CBD. But like I said, try this for yourself. If you have some issues, if you have inflammation, chronic inflammation in your shoulders, knees, they're hurting all the time, and it's not sharp pain, it's just kind of this dull, throbbing, aching pain, then you either probably should be taking some Advil at times. You maybe need to go see a doctor or a PT, get some meloxicam. That's worked for me, and that's worked wonderfully in the past, but you don't want to be taking that stuff for extended periods of time. Even with CBD, even though it's natural, you don't want to be taking this stuff for an extended period of time. You need to get that chronic inflammation down, and then figure out ways to where you can keep that inflammation down, right? And for me, what that came down to was getting the inflammation down with meloxicam, and then getting my stretching routine, my warm-ups, my cool-downs on point, and getting my mobility there where it needs to be so that I wasn't bringing that inflammation back. So that's really what I believe CBD could be used for, but again, studies are relatively limited, and I'd be curious to see in the next couple of years where CBD goes in terms of having a lot more studies. But like I said, some of my friends have had some really good benefits of CBD: deeper sleep, reduce inflammation, etc., etc. So it might be something to look into for you guys. So again, I got this sent to me for free, deepreliefcbd.com. They sent it to me. I'm not sponsored by them, but I figured since they were nice enough to send me some stuff for free, I would go ahead and tell you guys where it came from. And like I said, I'm probably not going to use it, but if I end up getting some more chronic inflammation in my shoulders back, in my knees, then I'll definitely be trying out the cream, just rubbing it on the area. And I wonder if the bioavailability would increase due to it not being orally consumed, but it being topical. I know with like TRT, some testosterone replacement therapy, it's a similar concept. You can take it orally, or you can rub it on in a cream. So I'd be curious to see what the bioavailability is if you take CBD in cream form. Anyways, guys, go ahead and drop in the comments. Let me know if you guys have used CBD before, and what your effects were from from it. I'm always interested in learning more about CBD and any new thing that's out there. But I wanted to make a video letting you guys know my thoughts on CBD and why I don't currently take it, but why I probably would in the future if I have some issues that arise due to inflammation. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you guys want to see in the future, and go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really helps get me out there and get me to that 1,000 subscriber mark. As for the $50 giveaway, it is coming up. Please like this video and you guys will be entered into that giveaway. And I think I'm going to be giving it away in Bitcoin, and then you guys can transfer that Bitcoin into US dollars. Also, one more thing, I want to promote a new channel. I haven't created it yet, so I'm not going to tell you guys the name, but I'm going to be creating a new channel more geared towards finance and geared towards investing in general. So stay on the lookout for that. I'm really excited about this new channel that's coming out. I know, this is something I'm really passionate about besides fitness, is investing, saving, just really preparing the way for future growth in terms of monetary value and, just in a broad life perspective. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.